Hello children, I welcome you all once again to your English class. I hope you all are doing fine. Children, for today's English lesson, we are going to continue the present tense chapter, the 12th chapter from your Mastering Grammar book. In this video lesson, we are going to continue from the present perfect continuous tense. We are going to learn the form of this form of present tense, which will help us understand when we use it. Okay, so now sometimes we express an action going on at present but do not specify for how long. Okay, so we do not know at the time of speaking this event might have started, it's taking place, but we don't know for how much time it's continuing. Okay, so in that case we use the present continuous tense. But if we want to express for how long the expression or the action has taken place, is going on, then we use the present perfect continuous tense. Okay children, so earlier in our previous video lessons, we have already finished the simple present. We have learned about the present continuous tense, about the form of present continuous tense. We have also learned the present perfect, and now in this video lesson we are going to continue with the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so now first I will like they have shown us first it's at present. So like if I wrote Rama is playing. Okay, this is very simple. This is in present continuous tense. Now if I want to say, okay, like this might mean that he has started playing, but he kept on playing for some period of time, like an hour ago he started but he is still playing. Okay, now but when I want to say that the event started some time ago, some while ago, now it's still happening, then we use the present continuous tense. This is showing me that this is happening right now. But if I say Ram has been playing, Ram has been playing for an hour. Yes children, so if you can see this one now and this one. So in the first sentence, Rama is playing, this event is happening, this action is taking place at the time when the speaker is speaking. But this one children, for an hour, which means that the game, he is playing since 1 hour, he has started 1 hour ago and the action is still happening. So in this case, in the second case, we see this is in present perfect continuous tense. Okay children, so now from this we will understand the basic form of the verb use. There will be this have or has according to the subject. Okay, so we will be having has or have. I have already made you understand how we are going to use has and have. So this has is what? This is used for singular subject, and this have is used for plural subject as well as I and you, the personal pronouns, right? So Rama has been playing for an hour, it is done. Now see, we have this value corner. Nitin has been playing action games on the computer since morning. So first I was actually explaining you this. Have, has will be there, been will be there, plus verbs first form and ing will be there. Yes, this together will be the verb. So verb first form, that means root form of the verb. This is the root form of the verb, the present form. Yes, this is the present form of the verb ing. Okay, so with this, now see here, we have this value corner right here. You can see it, and we have to identify the tense used in the sentence, and we have to also comment on this thing that playing computer games continuously for hours can be harmful for your health. So yes, what's your take on it? What's your comment on it? Please try to answer it. Okay, children. Now, in this one, Nitin has been playing action games. I hope you understood this, children. This will be our form. This will be our basic form. So in this sentence, Nitin has been playing. See, Nitin is there, the subject is there, Nitin has been playing action games on the computer since morning. So the action started in the morning and it's still continuing. In that case, children, only we are always going to use what? We are always going to use the present perfect tense. So this sentence is in present perfect continuous tense. ING will obviously tell you that it's continuous, and been, because has is there in the present perfect, has or have, but been is added in the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, children? Now we have one exercise which follows this. We can move ahead with that exercise H. This exercise is on page number 101. Let's see what we have been asked to do. Now fill in the blanks with verbs present in the present continuous or present perfect continuous tense. Now wherever you see that there is this time mentioned, that we are talking about some time which has the action has started a while ago or some time ago. So in that case, children, we are always going to use present perfect continuous tense. And if the action is happening in the present time, then we are using present continuous tense. Okay. Now number 1, the dog dashed for half an hour. So children, the dog has, now bark is the verb that we have to use. So this one, children, has to be what? Present perfect continuous tense, because it's doing this action barking for an hour. That means it has started an hour ago. So first answer will be, the dog is singular, so we are going to use has been barking. Yes. Number 2 now. These days she dashed to ride a bicycle. Now children, these days, it's talking about present, so we are going to use present continuous tense. She is learning. Number 3 now. He dashed to the office now. I'm talking about now, I'm talking about present, so it has to be he is driving. Number 4. The agitators dashed for a week. The agitators protested for a week. So now are protesting, has been protesting. The agitators, because it's plural, so it will be have been protesting, because they are doing since a week. And I told you, when there will be a time reference, then we are always going to use the present perfect continuous tense. Yes? Now, he dashed to participate in the cycling race next month. Next month, okay? So this will be happening. So he is preparing. It's telling us about the future time. Then also we can use the present continuous tense. So children, here are your answers for exercise H. Now we can move ahead with exercise I. Read the following passage and fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of verbs in the simple present present continuous, present perfect or present perfect continuous tense. The patients have been waiting for an hour for the doctor to arrive. Some of them dash an appointment. Some of them what? Are having an appointment. So children, I am writing it here. Number 1, are having. Okay, some of them we can write have also. Some of them have. Some of them have an appointment, but there be verb, in be verb there are others. There are others. Number 3. There are others who dash for consultation. Who has come for consultation. Okay. Number 4. Now children, because others we have, so we can write have only. So have come. Plural. Yes? Without prior appointment, the receptionist dashed down all the names in order. The receptionist. So the receptionist is writing. Is writing, has written. So she dashed that the doctor will reach the clinic any moment. She has said. She has said. Okay, those waiting dash busy on the mobile. Those waiting are busy. Number 7. Actually, it's no numbering is there, so let me remove the numbering. We have this paragraph only, so there's no numbering as such for this one. Busy on the mobile or are reading magazines. This one is present continuous. Are reading magazines. Some patients dash since 8 a.m. So since is there, time is mentioned. So has been waiting. So has been waiting since 8 a.m. and dash impatient and are getting impatient. Are getting impatient. It appears that the doctor has just arrived. So with this, we have finished this exercise as well. Now we can move ahead with exercise J. Okay. So this we have to fill in the blanks with verbs in different forms of present tense. That means with simple present, with present continuous, with present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. Use the verbs given in brackets. So for helping us, we have the verbs in the bracket. This dash the story of a brave girl. So now children, please pause the video and finish this. Then I can just rub the board. Now we have exercise J. This is the story of a brave girl who always helped others. Okay, who always helps others, because we have to write the present form, we cannot write help. So helps others. She dashed to start a school and help girls of her age to learn martial arts. She is planning. Okay, it's future thing. So she is planning to start a school. She dashed this in detail with her friends. She has discussed. Has discussed. This is present perfect tense, has and the third form of the verb, has discussed, present perfect. She dash herself busy these days. Okay, she is keeping herself because it's talking about present thing. So this is happening in the present. So she is keeping, present continuous tense. The girls dashed well in the past few days. The girls have responded. Okay, have been responding because we see there is time mentioned since past week. So have been responding well in the past few days and dash our keen interest and have shown a keen interest to learn martial arts. She dashed an old martial arts instructor to take the class. She has approached. She has approached. Approach means to reach someone or to meet someone. Approached. And he has agreed to do so. Okay? He has agreed to do so. Okay, children? So this is all we have in this chapter, in this exercise. Now children, for this quick revision, I will tell you the forms, different forms, how we have learned all the different forms of the present tense so that it's clear for you. I'll just summarize it a bit. So the first one, children, is the simple present tense. Simple present. In this one, what we had learnt, in this one we had seen that our verb in assertive sentence, we had a subject, then we had what? We had the first form of the verb, that means base form, root verb, base form of verb, okay, with, I can say it VS. This one had with V1, we had added S or ES according to the subject. If subject was plural, I will add S. If subject, if subject is singular, we will add S or ES. But if subject is singular, we won't add S, we would just write the first form of the verb. Like for singular, this became plays, but for plural, it will become play. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Okay, children? And then we had the other part of the sentence. That means we can say that either object, complement or other part. Okay? Complement, can be phrase, anything, okay, which comes after. This is the example of assertive sentence, that means declarative or statements that we are forming. In questions, the pattern slightly changes. So this was simple present, right? Now what did we learn in present continuous? Let's see. In present continuous tense, what did we learn? There will be the subject, okay, is or are will be there according to the subject. If the subject is singular, we are using is. If subject is plural, we are using are. And if subject is I am going to use am. Am is only used with I. Now plus we have the verb first form with ing. Like play becomes playing. So subject is there, is our am is there according to the subject, and V1 ing form. And then we have the object or complement, whatever. Yes, children. Now moving ahead with present perfect tense. What did we learn here? We had seen there was the subject. Yes. Here we had a subject plus we have has or have according to the subject. Has will be used for singular, have will be used for plural. Then we had the third form of the verb, that means the past participle. And then we had object and complement or anything. Okay, children? And then we had the fourth one which we learned right now, present perfect continuous. Okay, so what did we learn here? There will be a subject plus we will have has or have. Okay, plus one thing is added is been, and then verb ing form, and then we have the object or complement. Okay, children, so this is it. In short, we have learned the simple present, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous. You have to see that we are using the first present form only, okay, not the past form. We will be doing it in the next chapter. Okay, children, I hope this was clear and you understood the chapter. We are done with it. We can continue with other chapters in our next video lesson. Till then, children, please take care of yourself and your family. Bye-bye.